Hey guys, it's Patrick here. Apologies for the gap in video uploads. Just had a lot of stuff going on, but we're getting back at it. This video will be a re-upload of a previous video that is my fault. It was uploaded, but the sound didn't work. So I'm just recording it again so that you can get the benefit from it. So this video is going to be called a good skill to learn as a technician in IT, and it's something that I tell new people that I train about, and I preach it to them and ask them to use it as much as they can. Now the thing is that in your early years in particular, but also later on in your career as you get more senior, you will find that there are certain products or certain systems that you support and you'll at the start not know them at all, but to help you move upwards you'll probably need to learn them a bit more. Now, yes, you might be lucky to be one of these people who goes away on a course that costs £3,000, £4,000, £5,000 or however much. But if you're not, then you need to look for another option. Now, one option that you can use for that is to actually engage the vendor as much as you can. If you have any sort of application that you use or you support, whether that's a CRM tool, a document management system, an accounting or a payroll system, or an invoicing system or anything like that, one thing that you can do, provided that it doesn't break any sort of rules or contracts or anything, is use the support from the vendor as much as you can, because chances are you're spending money on a support contract with someone, and if you can use that support and utilize it for any issue that comes up where you're sort of a bit stumped at some point, then you're going to be able to kind of absorb the knowledge that the experts at that company have, and bit by bit you'll get stronger and stronger and stronger with that particular thing, and your knowledge is only going to be going up over time. Now, when you think about this in the long run, this is one of the things that helps you really stand out from the crowd, where you're going to be coming across as Mr. or Mrs. resourceful, and you're gradually going to be getting better and better. So this is applicable for any sort of program that you use or any sort of system that you routinely have to support. But when you start thinking about more senior roles, it's also applicable as well. If you're someone who uses any sort of VMware equipment or Cisco or HP equipment or anything like that, if you're dealing with some weird issue and you're a bit stumped, there's no harm in logging it with the vendor, provided it doesn't break any internal rules, which you might want to check beforehand. And again, over time, those will be skills that you can build up, more and more and more. And you may find that, 3 or 6 or 12 months down the line, you end up being, Mr. Storage or Mr. VMware or Mr. Cisco and so on. Now, the thing is, the other thing I need to mention here is exams, because exams do help you. There's not the sole thing that's involved here, but nonetheless, having the support contracts, making use of them, not being afraid to use them, these are really good things to use, really. Alongside that, how to Google, which is mentioned in another video of mine. This is just a good skill that I have kind of built up myself over the years, and I've checked with my boss or whoever that they're happy for me to go off and engage this support person, and it's not going to cause any issues. So if you're someone who's maybe starting out in a new role or in the early stages of your career, then I would suggest utilizing the support contracts as much as you can and using that to kind of build up your ammunition, so that come the end of the year or whenever the promotion pay rise season is for you, then you'll have a little bit more fuel to help you move upwards. And also you'll be in a situation where you will no longer have to spend as much time dealing with those issues, because you'll be more familiar with them and you'll be able to deal with them a lot faster, which means you can then start focusing on the next thing up the ladder, whatever that may be. So this is just a quick short video. It's because the previous one I recorded did not have this, but it's just a tip that I like to share with people, and it's helped me. And in hindsight, I would have liked someone to tell me about this when I started out. So that's it. I will be uploading some more videos shortly. Any questions, comments, anything like that, feel free to put them in the box below and let me know what you think. Thanks very much. Bye.